time and complete lack of formal financial brain smarts, I took the privilege I had and did my best to figure this shit out for myself. I used social media to document the money stuff I learned. I taught myself enough to pay off all my debt, build a savings, quit my job, travel the world for a year, and start a business, financial hair flip. Eventually, cool people took notice and asked me if I wanted to write about it. I promised myself I'd write the book I wish someone gave me when I was starting out. And that's what you're listening to right now. Wild, right? In this book, I get to yell out all my best financial hype woman bangers based on everything I've learned, like, you gotta unpack your financial trauma and rewrite your money story. You can bust through financial anxiety by making these banks work for you. That's WERK for you. You can hack debt in a healthy way to live your actual best life. And you can help change the whole frickin' world with the dollars in your pocket. Okay, but enough about me. We're here to take all these lessons and put you in the spotlight. Maybe you picked up this book because your money sweats keep you from thriving. I feel that. Maybe you're pissed that no one taught you how to budget and instead filled your brain with all that whitewash stuff they called quote-unquote history. Maybe you're not used to talking about money because the whole world told you to keep money stuff on mute. Yeah. We're about to remix all that. There are things you can't control about money, and we'll talk all about it, but we'll mostly focus on the things you can control. We'll learn how to morph money from this thing that makes your pits sweat to one of your most powerful life tools. And we'll learn the one truth missing from nearly every other piece of male/pale/stale financial education out there. Learning about money can be hella fun. Okay, fair warning. I use hella in this book, okay? It's a slang term originating from BIPOC in the California Bay Area that basically means very or a lot. You literally can't take the girl out of the Bay. Sorry. You don't need to have any type of financial background. All you gotta do is bring your whole self to the stage. Let's get on with this show already, huh? Who is this book for? Now, is this book for the youths or the olds? The answer, my boo, is yes. If you feel young, you belong here. You are currently being failed by our financial education system. This book is everything they should have taught you when we were spending hours in the mitochondria is the powerhouse education era, right? This book is for you. If you feel old, you belong here. You were failed by the financial education system, and then you were thrown into the world and expected to afford life anyway. Many of us, quote-unquote adults, are still young in our financial brains, except we've got that cute layer of money mistakes and trauma that we've already lived through. This book is for you. This book is for the young and young at heart, like me, who are figuring it out. For those of us who don't have the privilege of simply forwarding confusing money stuff to our parents or asking the family's financial advisor for help. You're not alone anymore, okay? You got me, you got us. And this book is for every dark-skinned, big-haired, othered kid out there in South City and Houston and Newark and everywhere else, wondering if they belong in this world, the finance one or the bigger one. Is there some way to avoid all the financial sad-assness that the olds keep complaining about? Is money just all bad forever? Or is there literally any other way to figure all this out? Let me rephrase my answer from up top. That's a hard yes. How to read this book. I'm gonna lean dramatically into the mic. I'm practically eating it, okay? All right, listen. This is not an all-in-one sitting type of book, okay? You're listening to like a